on Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so?
I think
First and foremost, thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Spoon. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter, Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coin my guy.
Yo.
How we living?
What's going on, man?
Man, today we talk about male hygiene. And this is the thing. I think we've covered how men should dress, the shoes, the music, the cologne. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we talk about hygiene enough. I don't think we talk about the things, Coy, that we do on a day-to-day that other maybe men may overlook.
Such as?
Taking a shower before the date.
Before the date? Oh, my gosh.
Coy.
That's a non-negotiable, first of all.
Coy, I know. I'm just going to run home and change real quick. No, you're not, buddy.
You need to ask any of your homegirls if they've ever been out on a date with a guy that
Don't worry. We're about to as Tupac said, rest in peace, hit him up.
Never.
But, I mean,
Never.
Coy, okay, simple thing. Deodorant, simple. Ironed clothes, Coy, you know. Like I said, Coy, we met in 2002. Ever since then, I've gotten you to iron your clothes. Oh, man. Imagine having to tell your boy you got to iron your clothes. Imagine having to tell your boy that, Coy. Like, I don't know if we can be boys. Your boy that doesn't have a suit in the closet?
I used to wear a T-shirt that said blow the whistle.
Oh, Coy, that's a long time. But Coy, I stayed with 3 suits in the closet.
Okay. What else falls under hygiene?
Hygiene?
What about
manscaping?
Manscaping.
Haircut. Like that. Don't look homeless, Doug. I know the what do you call it? The hobo grunge look is kind of in.
The hippie?
Yeah. Cool.
Brush your teeth, trim your nails.
Coy, mouthwash, gum. Man,
it's all hygiene.
How many? Yeah, but guys are wearing flip flops on dates, and they're not by the beach.
No one is saying you got to wear that Savage either. Just
no. I'm just saying. I'm talking about flip flops.
Flip flops. Oh,
and you're not by the beach.
You know what really bothers me? Those leather strap flip flops. I hate those things.
Why?
I just can't stand them.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The 1 inch, like just sandals, but it has the leather 1 inch, like 1 inch straps on each side. I don't know why. They just bother me.
1 inch straps on each side, just like that thick strap, that slide strap.
No, let me show you. I'll show you.
Yeah, 1 inch strap on each side. Anyways, let's get to a caller while we're waiting. Yeah, let's call it. Damn, why didn't I make sure? Yeah, it is. Here we go. 1 inch trap.
Like just these. Like I just don't like these.
Hey.
Nina. I'm here with Coy. Coy says what's up, Nina.
What's up, Nina?
Hey, Coy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Coy is very nitpicky.
This is a flip flop. Okay? I fucking hate those leather ones.
Coy is
And it's always the guys with the worst
that are wearing flip flops.
the worst toenails ever and stuff wearing them.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we're talking about hygiene, Nina, and Coy wants to know if you've ever been out. This is pre hubby, but have you ever went on a date where a guy, where you say didn't shower before the date?
Yeah, just like you could tell he was
Funky?
No.
funky.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, good.
No, because I felt as though when you have your initial conversations, I always make it a point to tell them exactly like what I like.
Oh,
The
okay.
scent of someone who's
Freshly
clean, showered with cologne.
He's just not gonna hit his clothes with Febreze.
Correct. Yeah.
Damn. Why
Yeah.
guys gotta be this fucking stupid? Nina, help me out and give me some hygiene things that men need to do when dating a woman. Just like anything from home to whatever, anything. Like help my guy out in the hygiene area.
I just feel like it's important for you to be clean, period, in your home. And that means like everywhere, your bathroom, your kitchen, your bedroom, it needs to be clean. Second of all, I really like cologne, but I know and I've learned I've learned that not all women like cologne.
Fuck.
So I think that's a question that a person
women
can
don't
ask.
no, if you don't, what woman?
She can be allergic.
Allergic to what?
Or to the smell, or I mean, I just think it's best that you ask.
This is not going to work out then.
Because there are people who don't like flowers. You know, there's women who don't care for flowers because they're allergic.
That's crazy. Okay,
so
that's a
that's
different
why I'm
story.
just like,
You're allergic to pollen. That's fine. Different story.
yeah, but there's all kinds of
I hear
things
you.
that can trigger. So, but I always am specific when it comes to cologne because I let them know I hate the smell of Axe. It's just on a man. Like if I see like if, our little Khalili's
Yeah, different story.
has Axe on, he's a baby.
Yeah,
So
motherfucker's 4, and he smelling fresher than you is a problem.
he's a little bit, so it's different. But for a man, I like, and I make it known though.
Yeah.
But you guys can ask questions too. There's nothing wrong with saying like, hey, like, what do you like? Do you like cologne? Is there a fragrance that you do like? Or, whatnot. But I always say freshly showered. And I love the smell of fabric softener. I love it.
You want to know why? Because you know motherfucker clean. That's why. I don't know if you love it or like, okay.
Yeah.
I know at least the clothes he put on is clean.
Yeah, but I've been fortunate. I haven't had any hygiene issues. I haven't.
Should manscape?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I hear you. Some men don't understand that. No, Nina.
Well, they need to stop trying to understand and just do.
Like I always like you now, they're finally realizing that a haircut is needed. I was like,
oh my God, really?
I said,
was it been under a rock?
I don't know. I even clean up before I even go out anywhere. Like,
you should. I mean, women should too, unless because not everybody. I don't know any person that doesn't like it, but there might be particular because I have seen, I don't know anybody that women are going like all natural, and I feel like that's an acquired taste for people.
100%.
So
100%. Very acquired. Let me ask you this. You're telling us house clean. I mean, no one cleans up faster than the man that has a woman coming over. But
you would hope.
Yeah, candle.
I love candles. Yeah.
Set the mood.
Yeah. But like when your house is clean and then there's a candle burning, you can tell it's a different smell.
Yeah.
And when you go in, you can feel the house being clean. But mind you, we were raised with so who just love to clean. So I'm the same way. So it's just different, like because there's so many levels of
cleaning.
Oh,
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I need to walk in.
Yeah.
I need to smell the bleach in that motherfucker. I need to smell the fabuloso up in this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not sticky clean. And no, there's just, I think questions need to be asked, conversations need to be had. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I love perfume. So for me, don't try and do anything shady because you will smell like me. So yeah, that's like period, point blank.
Dad, don't do anything shady. Yeah, don't do nothing shady because once you get a hug, I'm on you.
Yeah.
You know what? That is facts. I will tell you that too, Nita. Yeah, I like cologne. Coy knows, like a ton of cologne. And so when I hug you, if you're not supposed to be where you at,
right, they
will know.
Yeah,
they will know. Don't say the busser hugged me or
exactly.
Yeah.
They'll know automatically.
Yeah. Or little Timmy gave me a hug after school, and he sprayed Pop's Aqua du jour all over him. I don't know, Nina. I guess hygiene is so big that guys don't understand. Like, showering before a date is big. Like, one girl told me that it kind of seemed like he came straight from the gym.
And there's a shower at the gym.
I know.
So,
Nina.
And for guys, it's like you can literally, let me hop in and take a quick shower. And a woman is you guys can actually hop in and take a quick shower.
Oh, yeah.
For us, it's like, I don't know how quick hop in. I was just like 15, 20 minutes. But, yeah, no. There's no excuse. I don't even care if your date is going to be at the beach and you plan on going in the water. You still should take a shower.
Gotta come clean.
Yeah. Or even saying you're going to like a Glen Ivy, which I just absolutely love. You still need to take a shower before, even though we're going to be in them pools, you need to take a shower.
100%.
Like, what's the problem?
100%. 100%.
And I prefer lotion, but I've known not everybody likes lotion. So that's something that you have to say too. I don't like ashy. I don't understand it.
I'll tell you something so hilarious. Me and Coy went out to, it was a while back. Maybe, I don't know, a while back. Anyways, we were at the casino and, went to the pool, and they have to card you at the pool and whatnot, and give you a wristband. And the girl was putting the wristband on my hand. She was like, "Can I tell you have the softest hands?" And I was like, I was like, "Wow, I don't even know how to take that, but thank you." I moisturize daily. Like,
right.
I want to have, Nina, I don't understand how people don't use lotion. That drives me crazy.
I know, same here. But I also feel like, our parents use lotion. So, we have a lot of these habits that not everybody has.
Yeah, I felt like when we were younger, our parents used to dip us in cocoa butter. But let me let you go, Nina. I appreciate you.
Okay. Yes, same.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Damn, she said, I could tell if it's clean and not clean. Damn. Fellas. Oh, so you know what? I'm glad we called my boy right now for this. This is good. I want to know his. Yeah.
Hello.
B, what's good, family?
What up?
Not much. I'm here with Coy. What's up, B?
What's up, B? What's going on?
Hey, Paul.
Oh, shit. Wow, somebody get this guy. All right, B, we talking about hygiene and help the fellas out. Help the fellas out for me. I want you to help the fellas out. Tell them, this is what I want you to tell them. Dating a woman, what do they need to have in their closet as far as something to wear? Because they could ask us women could literally ask you to do anything. So my question to you is, what should they have in their closet? This would be good.
Well, I mean, I'm no fashion icon, but
I mean, okay. Go ahead, though.
But you know, you gotta have your normal pair of jeans, right? You gotta have your black, blue, maybe the stone washed pair of jeans,
Okay.
normal regular tees.
Okay.
I mean, I like when it comes to like t-shirts. I think you want to get fitted t-shirts, right? Not just baggy t-shirts. Make sure showing off your guns,
Okay.
something more fitted. It looks better, right? And then like women love that too. And then when it's hugging your body as opposed to being super baggy and it's just not showing off your body, especially if you work out a lot, just show it off, man. That's what you work out for, And you gotta have 3 suits. That's a must.
Go ahead. Talk to him nicely. Go ahead.
You gotta have your navy blue. You gotta have a black, and either you have a khaki or a gray.
Charcoal.
So you gotta have your 3 suits. But the other thing that you can do is you want to buy those 3 suits because you can mix and match, right? So you can do the gray and the black. And you can do the gray jacket and the black pants, or vice versa. So you can mix and match. Like Steve Harvey talks about that a lot too. Like you have to get like 5 suits, and that way you can mix and match with that. So you have to have your normal. You have to have your cream shirt, white shirt, blue shirt, black shirt.
All dry clean though, too, fellas. All dry 100%.
Clean. You gotta dry clean. Like you do not go out with a freaking suit on, come back home, and then put that shit in the fucking washing machine. That is a big
washing machine.
Washing is crazy.
But go ahead.
But still people do that shit. You know what I mean? Like because like especially if you're broke too, that I can understand that sometimes. Like you're like, oh man, I want freaking pay $100. Nah, look, freaking, it's expensive now for dry cleaning, bro. Like, when inflation is. It's bad. Like, I mean, I every time I drop clothes out, it's $100 easy.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So like, I mean, other than that, you gotta have your dress shoes. For us, have black, brown, khaki. So that way you can mix and match. You have to have your belts. That's important.
Yeah.
Other than that,
let me ask you this.
Yeah. You
take a shower before every date?
Yeah, every day.
Before every date.
Oh, of course.
Hey,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't take a shower before they go out to a freaking date, bro?
Couple guys.
Here's the thing.
That's terrible.
I'm just trying to save on utilities and
time was tight. My timing was tight.
Time was tight. Buddy, I don't care.
Bad time management. Time wasn't tight. You had bad time.
So what do you mean time management, bro? Like first of all, if you are going on a date, your time management should be the priority for the day. All right. So you need to make sure that you have enough time to get ready, so you're not rushed, right? That way you and then please, gentlemen, make sure you're there fucking 15 minutes early.
Yep.
All right. That's just punctuation is very important when it comes to dates. Of course, expect the lady to be late. That's normal. So, like my previous ex, my first date, like I'm already there, and I'm like messaging her. She's like, "Hey, where you at?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just getting off the freeway." When the girl says when they're getting off the freeway, that means she's getting out the shower.
Yeah.
I'm up the street.
I'm up the street. Nah, you're just getting in the car. Like, remember that. But yeah, I would say, like, make sure you time everything for the date. Now, for me, when it goes to a date, like, I always try to bring something, because I like to make an impression, right? So it's either there's something that we have conversation prior to the date, so I get an idea of who she is and et cetera. Like, I remember this one girl was telling me that she's a huge Dodger fan. So, like, I got her a Dodger hat, just so that way she remembers that's who the hat was from, et cetera. Like, you can do the whole flower thing, but the flower thing is cool, but the thing is flowers die, right? Yeah. So to me, if you want something that sticks in their head for a long time, even when they had the hat, like, they're like, oh, this is from him, right? You're going to remember that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you want that lasting impression on that woman, even if it doesn't work out or not. That's just me. That's how I look at it. It's like I'm gonna put my imprint in you regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much. I mean, hey man, smell nice, bro. Like, please wear some cologne. Right? Wear
15 minutes
deodorant, wear cologne. You know.
You would think clean shaven,
Yeah.
deodorant, cologne, shoes, not
Yeah.
sandals, because you're not at the beach. Like, I mean, it's just a little
Flip flops should never be worn in any occasion other than
Hell
pool
no.
or
Unless you're going
or
to the
beach.
pool.
That's
The
it.
beach. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like I know there's guys that want to, maybe do like a little stroll on the beach, with the girl and
different
have
story.
conversation. I think those kind of dates are way better than actually going to, to dinner and things like that.
Yeah.
I think dinner should be like second or third date, I would ideally say. But of course, it's just so tradition now to like do the whole first date and dinner. I just feel like if you
I think
get
you
it,
can be
if you
creative. I think.
yeah, you can be.
I want to make it lasting. Like just like on Hitch when he bombed. Like at least it was memorable.
Yeah, the thing, like, I mean, if you're doing a date like on the outside dates, it's probably best. Enjoying nature and like doing a hike date, so they're really good because you have so much time. And you have no choice but to have conversations, right?
Yep.
So, like, you're constantly just engaging with each other, joking around. You also remember this. When you're next to each other, even if you're walking and you're hiking or whatever, you can get touchy-touchy, right? You can be flirtatious with the other person. But when you're at a date, you can't do that because you're across from each other, right?
Nope.
So that's why, like, even, like, my first, like, whenever – here's another thing, too. Like, I do not like to talk across from the table when I'm when I'm at a date, right? I don't like that. Reason being is sometimes the restaurants can be loud, so you're like, huh, what are you saying?
Oh, yeah.
But if you sit next to her, right? So instead of across, being sitting next to her, it's easy. Then there's more ways of you can get that body vibes, right?
100%.
So you can like you can just kind of touch her legs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So those things. I'm telling you, girls love that shit.
There's no awkward. Where do I put my eyes when I'm talking to you? Or sometimes people look away.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is, if you're next to each other, you're not like focusing on her like her physical attributes, right? Because you already know each other, etc. But you also can talk about the rest of the room too, right? Like that's another way you can interact with the other person too. I feel like sometimes like you say, hey, you see that couple over there, like just like talking
people
shit.
watching, absolutely.
People watching, but you could do it together. But if you're sitting across from each other, you can't really do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Yeah, so that's why I always like to sit next to the girl. If it's a 4-seat table, just sit next to her.
Yeah.
So
tell them pull those chairs. We're good.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
I like it. I appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna hit you up later.
All right, later, Court.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see. Let's go one more. I'm going to add.
All this shit is basic 101s. I really hope there's not a guy out there going, oh, shit. So you're supposed to take a shower before the date.
That's why she doesn't call me. That's why I never get a second date.
I knew I should have got some date.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Ash, what up?
What's up, guys?
Not much. I'm here with Coy. Say what's up to Ash.
Ashley, what's going on?
Hey, Coy, what's going on?
All right, Coy, you want to know what we're laughing about? Let me ask you this. Back in your heyday when you were single and dating, have you ever went on a date and the guy didn't shower beforehand?
And you can tell.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, see? See, Coy?
You just brought back, like, you just bring back a memory.
Oh,
can,
see?
Can you smell it right now?
Yeah. It's like,
See?
it's like, okay, animals, like when you take them out on a walk and they come back in the house and you've been in the house, like they have this, like, outside, like, musk, like, guys, and girls, but, like, you can smell, like, if you've just been doing a little too much activity of whatever the hell you be doing. And you didn't decide to get ready for the date.
Doing the most.
Like if you just came from work, I could see say like you're a mechanic or you're just I can act a person. But if you be like stanky, like come on,
damn,
like you didn't even try. Can't have like the basic, just the basicness of I
Of
just
a
want to
shower.
smell good.
A basic
Yeah.
shower.
High school
Like
wrestling
if
coach.
you're gonna be expecting me to do something with you, like, and you nasty, no.
Let me ask you this: you walk into a guy's bathroom. This is another question that I'm gonna save for later. But I want to ask you this: you walk into a guy's bathroom, you want him to have a loofah or a washcloth?
Loofah.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because I washcloths. I see all what you do with your hands, let alone if it's just chilling in the shower.
Yeah.
And who knows if it's actually been like wrung out, how much like buildup is on there.
Gotcha.
No,
Gotcha.
like
Nice little loofah. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Loofah
yeah,
do the
it's
thing.
more aerated,
100%. I just, we always, guys want to know. Let me ask you this. Would you like a light cologne on him, regardless of if he doesn't wear cologne, just a light one?
I don't think it's a necessity. I think some guys, like my man, like I love his cologne that he has, but he has like a natural like musk that actually like smells really good.
Got you. Okay.
So like, like I said, as long as he's not stinky, like come on, just like smell like something, just not stink.
You ever went out with a guy where his clothes were wrinkled?
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, they can't even just spray it or put some ice cubes in the dryer real quick. I guess
They never did that.
it's little things though.
My mom had me iron it at 4, so I
Well,
tell you.
not a yeah. I don't think a lot. I know a lot of men that can't even iron. So
That's crazy.
that's the problem.
Let me ask you this then. Fuck me. Oh, have you ever had a guy just come like not dressed appropriate for the date?
Yeah, I feel like that's way more common, unfortunately, than not.
Are you serious?
I mean, I people watch. Like
Yeah.
if I'm even out, like love people watching. So you can just tell, like, I don't know, I feel like that's been a thing. Like I said, especially after COVID, people got comfortable just wearing whatever the hell they want and like not being able to go out in public. So now they just go out in public as their quote unquote authentic self, but they're just looking like a ragamuffin.
Yeah, no.
Like I feel like that unfortunately happens more than none. I feel like guys could also be more casual.
Right, but I'm
Depending on,
like they're wearing sweats or like a tech out, like a Nike tech suit.
That's an issue. Like my cousin just went out with a man, and he's 45 years old, and their first 3 days he was wearing sweats, and she got on his ass real quick. Like, do you not own a
Hey, see, Coy, this just happened, so don't. Yeah, I'm trying to. Coy's like, this can't be still
blew
happening.
my mind.
This got to be common
also,
sense.
this man didn't have sheets on his bed.
I'm sorry.
This man didn't even own sheets to put on his bed. And he is 45 years old.
Oh, okay. Got it. I didn't. Okay.
And I was just like, it's a little.
What was on the bed? I'm sorry. Like
Granny's quilt.
Yeah. Okay, but what was on the bed?
Mattress and Granny's quilt.
Nah, you lying.
And pillow.
You lying.
No, I'm not lying. My cousin told me that. I was like, and he lived in Torrance and she lives in Corona. She drove her ass all the way back.
Nope, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. No, you
don't
have shit on.
Safe to say they're no longer talking.
Yeah.
I called him B Janky because he's janky.
Janky.
Yeah.
And his name was Brandon, so I called him B Jank.
Oh, B Jank is crazy. Damn.
And he knew it.
I just don't understand how you not have. Did he have a pillowcase on the pillows?
No. And I was like,
how do you put your head on a pillow?
This man just laid wherever he wanted to lay.
How do you put your head on a pillow that doesn't have a pillowcase on it? I want that cool.
Oh man.
Like
I know a few guys that like they can live without that, but like nothing on your mattress, like you're feeling straight mattress, like
no, you crazy?
Who is he? I'll donate. I'll buy him.
Sociopath.
Jesus
I told
Christ.
her I will literally.
Yeah,
I told her I was like, I will literally Instacart Target up and up. Like I will get him basic brand.
You can get like a pack. Like you can go to Wally World and get a pack for like $20.
I'm sorry. If money is that tight, I'll starve for a few days just to buy a sheet. Like, come on.
Thank you.
It comes in a 3-pack. It comes with the fitted sheet, the sheet, and then the pillowcase. 2 pillowcases.
Yep.
You literally go to Walmart.
I know it comes in a pack. No,
It
Amazon.
comes in a matching pack.
Yeah, Amazon comes in a pack.
You don't even need to get all that. You don't even like.
What do you mean you don't need to get all that?
Man, put a T-shirt over it. Do something.
Put a T-shirt
Put a T-shirt. Put a dry fit T-shirt over it.
On the pillow.
Better than nothing. You're gonna put your head on a pillow with no
I've
sheet.
never put my head on.
I'll
a
get
pillow,
an
no.
old
No.
T-shirt and put it on at
That's
least
crazy.
at the
I
very least.
remember back in the day when we just were like 22, 23, and we were going and staying at those we were staying at hotels
Oh,
in
those
Vegas.
bad ones. Sleep with a hoodie on. Me, you, and JR. Just getting the room to put our stuff in.
We literally got the room just to put our stuff in because we didn't want to drive in the morning through traffic, so we'd get a cheap hotel that night and stay there until our room was ready the next morning.
Hey, we didn't unpack. We
didn't-
don't want no bed
I didn't
bugs
wanna-
getting in the luggage. Nothing.
You just literally put our put
In a hoodie.
in a hoodie.
We just put a hoodie
Fucking a
on.
hoodie and jeans. It was crazy. That was back in the heyday, though. That is absolutely
But at least
insane.
y'all did that, and this man was 45 years old.
Oh my gosh.
But then he wanted her to come back. She said, "If you ever want me coming back to this house, you better have some damn sheets on the bed." Not that you're getting anything, but but then she went on, hung out with him one more time because she had to go do some events. So she stopped by and said hi. This man had 3 packs of like some expensive ass fucking sheets and stuff. She goes, and he goes, "You're right. You weren't even asking for like the bare minimum." And like, she shouldn't even have to tell you to get sheets on your goddamn bed.
Sheets on the
But,
bed and wearing sweats, and she went. And I'm over,
trying to be nice.
I
He's
can't get
trying to be
I
nice.
can't get a text back, Corey. It's crazy. Absolutely fucking diabolical. All right, Ash, we appreciate you, the moon and back. We're gonna let you go.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Later. Coy, this is damn, Coy. I didn't know, Coy. I didn't know.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Let's get up out of here. Jesus Christ. First and foremost, thank you for listening to Men Don't Know Podcast. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coin my guy. We are out.